Hey up lads and lasses, it's bank holiday weekend. That only means one thing: we're going to go bike packing again. And what I thought I'd do this week is talk about some of the kit that I am using. I did a video around 8 weeks ago now with all the Riverside Decathlon stuff, and lots of people who commented asking for a list of the things. So rather than go through everything, I'll just go through my actual bags this week, list them, show you what I use them for, show you how I secure them onto the bike, and yeah, just pretty much going through that. And in other weeks I'll show you my cooking stuff, my sleeping stuff, and just break it all up. So yeah, let's get cracking on with it and show you the first item. So first up is this 4-litre fork bag, which just mounts on this metal mount here. So in the other video I didn't actually have this in stock, I've just ordered it, and I've got in here a warm jacket for the evening and a waterproof jacket just in case it rains when I'm out riding. And that just goes on really easily, it just hooks on. And let's put the strap around. Tucks in on the front. And it's easy as that. Now this thing is really lightweight, it is fully waterproof, and it costs £20, £19.99. So it's just really easy and a great addition for when I'm actually taking extra kit with me, or I've got Helen with me where I will be carrying a lot of her stuff as well, which we will be doing this weekend. So as easy as that. The fork bag is up. So next up is for the handlebar bag and harness. So this one just goes on the front, and what I like about the harness is that you just undo it and lift your bag out, and that's still attached to the bike, rather than my old system you got to kind of undo the whole lot. So this is $44.99. And this one here is $19.99, and this thing's quite cool because it kind of folds down anywhere from 5 litres to 16 litres. So obviously the only limiting factor is the width of your handlebars. Obviously I've got a gravel bike here, so we're limited to the hoods. So I will tend to put my sleeping stuff in here, stuff that's lightweight so it doesn't really affect your handling. So sleeping bag, sleeping mat, pillow. And that's about it really. Again, fully waterproof, and yeah, it just goes on the front there, really secure. I've took this rough gravel and everything, and it just yeah, really sturdy, so it's absolutely fantastic. Again, I'll put the link down in the descriptions. Sorry for my dog, by the way, likes to get in at everything, don't you lad? You alright? Yeah, don't start licking your arsehole in front of the camera though, will you? Right then guys, so as you can see, the handlebar bag is fully loaded up here. It's all strapped in, and we've got plenty of tyre clearance. This thing is really sturdy, and like I mentioned in the other video, I like to personally have some aero clip-on bars, just to basically give my back a little bit of rest. But there was a comment by somebody saying, oh, nowhere to put my hands, no thank you. But as you can see, even with the aero bars, I can get my hands in here. Plenty of clearance for the hoods, change gear, brake, etc. So yeah, to answer the question from the last video, it just goes to show there is plenty of room there. So next up is this 3.5 hard case waterproof accessory bag, which goes on your handlebars. As you can see, I've got a little mascot which I found on one of my rides, a little sheep, and as you know, I love sheep and they always end up in my videos, but this thing is what I keep my video equipment in, my drone and things, and it literally just clips onto the front with some nice little clips there, and then that then just tucks underneath, and it's as simple as that. So this thing can just come on and off if you're going inside out of a cafe, etc, because it's got my valuables in there, but that just sits on the front there, really neat. So next up we've got the frame bag, again waterproof, and mine's a small because I'm such a short ass. And then we've got the top tube bag, so this is £50, this is £25. This one you actually need an Allen key for because it bolts into the top of the frame, and it's quite one of the only kind of negatives is that with the straps they do overlap. so if you bolt this one down, obviously you can't get the straps in for this one, so you've got to kind of like negotiate between the two. Again, I will put a list in the description, but with this one, obviously things like my battery pack, a few gels, charging cables, things I want to access quickly, bank card and things. And with this one, as I use for my cook stuff and a few items of food, which I don't need to be accessible. So as you can see, that's all in place now. A little bit of negotiating to do with that. I'll sort out once I've packed it, but as you can see, some of these straps do overlay, so they do get in the way. So yeah, for me, is just put these straps in and then bolt it down. And that seems to have done the trick. So yeah, fantastic bit of kit. Hard wearing, side impacts are great to protect the kit inside there. And yeah, this one you just access quite easily. So you just literally popping it out with your hands to get all your bits of kit, and then it just again folds back in there, really neat, clips down, and it's fantastic bit of kit. So we're now working to our back end, and we've got the saddle harness here, which is £54. As you can see, this thing is like really robust, really easy to fix onto the bike, and it's got a really kind of like robust mud guard on the back there, so it's great just for protecting the bag. And then we've got the big bag, just caught under the camera, apologise if it wobbles, that fits in here. Again, this goes 6 to 15 litres, and what I like about this one, it's got the one-way air valve on here, which lets out air, which unfortunately the front bag doesn't do, which is a shame. But again, really easy to fix on, and I'll literally have that on in about a minute. And on the back end here, I'll put in here my tent, couple of cooking bits, and possibly some of Helen's stuff. But yeah, really good. And if I just get my tent here, I've actually got a lightweight 2-man, and you can actually see it goes in there with plenty of spare to then lock it down. So let's get it fixed onto the bike with a little bit of magic and a click of a finger. So as you can see, it's all in place now, and to be fair, still got a few more bits to go in here, but just for demonstration purposes. Again, lots of tyre clearance, and again, really robust. So yeah, tent's in there, pillow for Helen, and I'm going to pack it out with a few bits of food pieces for cooking on the night and for breakfast. And yeah, again, another fantastic bit of well thought out kit. So lastly are these two handlebar bags. So this one's got like a little drawstring, and I have like little bits of food in here, my mobile phone, just keeps it dry, and yeah, a few little snacky bits in these pouches. And this one here is for an extra drinks bottle. So again, they just go either side on there, nicely neatly tucked away, and it's just more storage solutions. So these are again very inexpensive, and I'll put the link down in the comments. But yeah, as you can see, everything's really well thought out. Fantastic kit for the money, and yeah, other bits of kit I've seen out there are triple the money and still not as good as this. So yeah, that's about pretty much everything that goes on the bike to do with Riverside. And like I said before, I will put some more videos out there with my cooking kit, with my sleeping kit, and yeah, keep them coming out week on week. So please put some comments in, tell me what you think. And yeah, if you had not seen that original video I put out there, please have a look again in the comments, and I'll put a link in there. So yeah, I hope you like it, and see you next time.